Some of the groundbreaking innovations that Amplo Global has really embraced. The whole simulation of a risk, simulation of a program which hasn't happened before or has happened, and I would like to change the course. I means here as a customer. This whole risk simulation and decision making, there are not many technology solutions in the market. Now, that being said, of course, there are a few, but at the upstream, where you're really working on a projected planning for the next year and you add sustainability as an agenda, does your risk factor increase or decrease? How do you enable sustainability? Because it has a little bit of different framework than typical financial frameworks. How do you bring this all together in the era of environmental, social, and governance? I think the most groundbreaking innovation that we have done is that whole risk simulation, bringing templates like EPA, GRI, TCFD, LEAD, and few others on the platform, as well as the appetite of the customer to follow that template to be more sustainable in the business world. That's the simulation we do, and that's patented. And I feel that's the most groundbreaking innovation we have done. Honestly, I haven't seen very neutrally any other platform who does that. The way we are shaping the future of sustainable tech is we do realize that nothing is great without data. Nothing is more informative than with data. So data is the new oil, the new fuel in the overall business transformation agenda. What we also have brought is how do you bring the data and its economy together? And I feel that the future of sustainable tech is not only an organization data, how your peers and competitors are doing, how the streets are really making sure that you have certain benchmarking goals and you mesh that inside the organization. Because if there's a benchmark, for example, by Moody's, it doesn't mean that I have to follow that benchmark to do profitable business or even greener business. How much further I should go to spend that cash, spend that money to embrace the future sustainable market. So the whole balance about how far you have to go to the benchmark, how below or above you have to be on the benchmark, our platform really does a good job in analyzing that. I feel the future of sustainable tech is built on AI, which we covered a couple of times before, and also the overall maturity of the ecosystem to come together and making a very concise decision that not always automation is needed. When is automation needed? That's where technology will play a big role of helping a leader to make a decision that when automation is needed and when is not. Amplo Global, of course, needs to stay relevant in the market. And it is very important. We are learning every day. There's a continuous learning in it. We have to update the framework as soon as a new version of the framework comes out. I mean to say the ESG framework, the Greenhouse Gas Protocol framework, or TCFD framework, any framework. And also make it also appreciated by the existing customers, not only the new customers, because in an existing customer, it is also a continuous improvement and continuous learning. The way we will be able to stay relevant and also sets a industry benchmark, there is one mantra to this, and that is how we bring a vertical focus for our continuous learning. If our approach is not vertically aligned, it's hard to stay relevant because every vertical has new demands, different demands, and how it maps back to a standardized platform like ours will be a very important factor for Amplo Global to succeed in future.